Hey guys, welcome to my first Madden 26 rebuild. We will be rebuilding the Dallas Cowboys. The goal is 3 to 5 seasons, depending on if we could get a championship sooner. And we're going to start off with a challenge, and we're going to be trading Micah Parsons. And yeah, let's see if we can find a way to replace his talent. And let's see if Dak Prescott is going to be the quarterback that can lead us to the Super Bowl. So let's go ahead and take a look at the roster. Dak Prescott is probably going to be QB1 for now. You know, he has that big contract. We do need to look for a long-term running back. Javonte Williams is probably not the guy. Receiving core looks really good with these three. Tight end's good. The line, strong spot. Got to improve right tackle though. We're gonna be moving up from Parsons, so Donovan's gonna be taking over there. This is good for now. Need to improve the D tackle. Got to get better at the linebacker spots. Cornerbacks, it's alright. Could be a lot worse. Going to need to find some long-term solutions at tight end. Best kicker in the game. A really good punter. That's whatever. We do have our picks. So yeah, let's see where Micah Parsons is going. Alright, so we are back and we have made a blockbuster trade with the Baltimore Ravens. We were giving up Parsons for Nate Wiggins, Simpson, who's going to be one of our core linebackers going forward, Green to replace Parsons on the edge, and 3 first-round picks. Those picks are probably going to be late, which is why I was looking for some prospects in return from the Ravens. That's what we like to see. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the updated roster. Great news as well. Nate Wiggins is already getting a skill point. So we're going to be working on the slot coverage. Brings him up to an 80 overall. And yeah, let's take a look. We will also be bringing in Christian Wilkins. I debated this one for a while. I think this is a move that Dallas could make, especially given that defensive tackle is a little bit of a weak point. I think for the rebuilds, I will be turning off injuries just because I don't want to deal with that right now. So yeah, our next signing that we're going to be bringing in is a depth piece. He's going to be a good special teamer for us, hopefully. It's going to be Christian Harris. So yeah, we're going to bring him in. And we're in week 3 right now. Samuel, no. So yeah, let me get through cutting, see if there's any gonna be trades that happen. And our last trade of the preseason is gonna be Dante Feller and Elam for a 3rd and a 5th, because we want to get as many picks as we can due to the challenge of this, and that's gonna be paying Dak Prescott 50, 74, 68, 78. Then we have CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be making 41 at some point. And yeah, re-signing Parsons probably was going to make this team very hard to improve. And let's go ahead and take a look at the team for week 1. Lamb, of course. We got Prescott, Williams starting. Line looks pretty good overall. Still gonna improve that spot. Pickens is gonna play the slot for us. Defensively, it's alright. He will not be starting. Green will be. So I think the edge position looks really good. We'll see if we want to keep Wilkins long term. Cornerback's a strong spot. Got to improve at the safety. Linebacker, Simpson and Overshown help out. And we'll take a look here. We got Wiggins in the slot. What else? I'm gonna bring Green up, get him some more reps. Yeah, we could do that. Then, what was it gonna look at? Yeah, that all looks pretty good. Let's sim a few weeks and see how this goes. So week 1, Thursday night football to the defending champs. We did end up losing, but I think it just shows how close we are to being able to compete. Yeah, lack of a run game. I was expected. Pickens, 3 touchdowns, 162 yards, 10 catches. Lamb, 122. Yeah, these two are going to go crazy together. Defensively, did any of our guys get a sack? No. It's alright. Aubrey did miss one. But yeah, let's see how these next few weeks go. We're here in week 4. We got our first one of the season in week 3 against Chicago. We did lose a close one to the Giants somehow. Dak Prescott gets his second Player of the Week award. He got one in week 1. And let's take a look at our first win. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Looks like defense did really well. We held them to 56 completion percentage. Run game, still nothing. Lamb, Pickens, of course, 2 touchdowns apiece. Yeah, just feed those two. We got some sacks. I like to see that. Diggs with the interception, of course. Alright, so I'm back and I was able to sign our top 2 priorities, 2 extensions. Darren Bland got 3 years, $51 million, which I think is an underpay. And then we got George Pickens, 3 years, 36. And the way he's been playing, it's a very good contract for us. That leaves us with about $20 million in cap room. So we cannot afford Wilkins back. Could potentially bring back Ferguson and Javonte, but I think we just wait on them, see how things play out. I was just looking at the contracts to see where we can open up money. Why the hell did the Cowboys give him this contract? That is insane. This contract is even more insane. So looking at our team stats, we're obviously throwing the ball a lot. We have the worst rushing offense in the league. How much is that on Javonte? Not sure. Defensively, we're giving up a lot of rushing yards. Just yards in total. Let me see how Javonte is doing. Yeah, I don't know if it's the system or it is Javonte. We are using Cincinnati's offensive playbook because we have 2 really good receivers, so I just wanted to throw the ball. Let me look at some running backs, maybe. Alright, so we are bringing in Ty Spears for Turpin, a 3rd this year and a 4th next year. We don't really need Javonte anymore, and since he's on a 1 year, we'll see if we could get some of that draft capital back. Alright, so the Packers, they're relying heavily on Josh Jacobs, so to give him a little bit of a rest, they're going to be bringing in Javonte, and we'll take 5th this year, and they have 2 7ths next year, so we'll be going ahead and sending them over to Green Bay. And our last move to acquire someone before the deadline is bringing in Kyle Duggar. And Jacksonville needs a strong safety, so we'll just be sending him over for a 6th round pick. And Dak Prescott just broke the career passing yards for Dallas Cowboy. Just thought that something was cool. Yeah, let's keep going. Just wanted to show this. USA just got superstar development. So maybe it is worth paying him $90 million a year, whatever it is. Alright, so currently we are 6-7, and we are the 7th seed, and we are playing the 6-7 Vikings. So this is the biggest game of the season up to this point. So let's take a look, and we end up dominating. So we did end up losing 2 games in a row, and that is going to get us eliminated from the playoffs. Let's see if we could finish out the season strong, and 13-10 win. I mean, we'll take it, I guess. Yeah, let's get to the Super Bowl. So we're here looking at the Pro Bowl roster, and let's take a look. Prescott was QB3. Let's see. Pickens, Lamb. I might have missed someone. But yeah, let's get to the Super Bowl. Then we can take a look at our stats for the season. So George Pickens did end up winning Offensive Player of the Year. Let's take a look. Pickens, best receiver, of course. Just Pickens this year. So I think he should be a superstar after this. Yeah, let's take a look at the stats. So let's see, team stats. Yeah, no running game. I mean, offense isn't the problem. We gotta address the defense in the off season. Prescott first in passing yards, third in touchdowns. Really good ratio, 59 sacks. All right, maybe it's the line. Spears, yeah. It wasn't Javante's fault. Jesus. 17 touchdowns, 1,600 yards, 120 receptions, 144, 17, 7. Even Jalen put in some work. Ferguson, it'd be nice to come back, but these numbers are replaceable. Overshown, Simpson. That's what we like to see from Duggar. Yeah, I mean, we brought these guys in on a trade. You like to see that. Wiggins, no INTs. That kind of hurts. Sacks, all right, leading by a rookie. Wilkins. I mean, at least Simpson got sacks. Green, no. He did struggle this season. He did play a lot, yeah. No turnovers in the secondary. Yeah, that's not good. And contract year, and he kicks 69%. Yeah, that's not good. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl. And Micah Parsons has won his first Super Bowl. 23 sacks for Parsons in the regular season. The Super Bowl MVP was. Alright, so I thought Emmanuel Ortega did really well as our OC. Thought about firing him just because he's a defensive genius, but after our passing numbers, I'll bring him back for another season to see if we could have that same success. But for DC, we're going to be bringing in Jonathan Gannon. He has experience with the 4-3 playbook. He has experience with the division. So, yeah, let's see if he can spark something in his defense. With only $14 million in cap room, we will be letting Ferguson walk. Alright, so looking at where we can save some money. Once this loads, we will be saving $7 million in cap room. So you like to see that. And then the other move I wanted to make was we find a punter for cheaper. And Mozzie Smith. Mozzie Smith is gone too. All three of these guys, and Shoemaker. So in free agency, we have about 37.5 to work with. Top 2 free agents, former Cowboys. It also looks like Ferguson will be gone because he does have 10 teams interested. His value went up. Maybe we could bring in someone like Noah Fant. Christian Wilkins signed a 1-year contract with the Arizona Cardinals. Taylor Moton, 2 years, $25 million. It wasn't the best free agency class. Jake Ferguson signed 11.3 per year. That's more than I would have given him. Anyways, let's show you what I did. I brought back Brandon Aubrey on a 2-year deal. He didn't want that much, considering he didn't have a great season last season. Reed Blankenship signed with us. We brought in Rashad White, see if he could get that starting spot. Jonathan Hankins, he's going to be our second defensive tackle. Noah Fant. A lot of these signings are just to replace people that we lost. Same with Jahan Dawson, compete for that third receiver spot. Matt Ariza, punter. And Alex Singleton is probably going to be our middle linebacker. Alright, we're going to be sending Spears, Carson, and a 5th for a 3rd round pick this year. Just move up a little bit. And yeah, we're ready for the draft. A left tackle. Saints are up next. Just acquired Spears to replace Kamara. They went with Nigel Kidd. Alright. See them taking a receiver. And then Arizona goes with a quarterback to replace Kyler Murray, who is on the market. But no, I can't afford that. Anyways, let me get to my pick. Alright, so unless Don Dixon falls to us at 15, we're going to be trading back, because most of the guys that I do like are towards the end of the first. And I don't want to reach. So yeah, that's my plan for now. That is one that I wanted. I mean, Nick Lacey was probably the top pick that I wanted. Look. So we could trade up for Darren Smith. Yeah, because I did want a D tackle. I was looking at waiting with our second first round pick. Yeah, the 2 D tackles I were looking at were supposed to go late, but they already went. And my plan was, I didn't want AJ. It was going to be Brace because we didn't need another slot. It's kind of slow. Probably not. Yeah, I think we'll go with the best receiver in the class. 6 feet tall. His catching traffic isn't well, but he's going to be a speed demon. Yeah, this is the pick. Even though we need defense, let's make our offense better. Let's see. 8th in true value. Top in speed, sudden hands. No, it's just catching through traffic. 99 speed, 99 acceleration. No, yeah, I'm very happy with this pick. More firepower. Then I might need to trade up a couple spots for that safety. And I'm looking at Green Bay or the Rams, because the Rams do have a lot of safeties. And I think it's only going to take that pick and probably a 3rd. And never mind, he goes 21st to the Jets. This game is insane. I was about to say Jermaine Holmes, if he fell, would be the pick. He looked really good at the combine. Yeah, way better than this. So Warner ended up going, I think we lost both of our guys. And we reached, but above average skills as a zone defender, great range, great speed. He is a normal, but 88 speed, 90 acceleration. No, I like this pick. I think he's going to fit in on this defense. Cardinals 35th pick, AJ Kincaid, who was projected first round pick, like early mid. That's a steal for their new quarterback. Alright, Steelers did not have a quarterback. I think their highest was a 70 overall. So we will be sending them Joe Milton III, our 47th this year for to move up 10 spots and then acquire a late pick next year. He's a normal 94 speed. That's alright. Alright, and we are trading Mozzie Smith, Neyland, who is a star development, a 3rd round pick this year, 5th round pick this year, to move up in the 2nd round and then acquire a 6th round pick next year. And we're going to do that pick first in a couple of things, not lower than 5th. Let's take one. We're ranked 27th, got him at 46. And we're going to be trying to trade up 18 spots with the Chargers, and that worked. I mean, round 2 to 3 talent. It's probably not going to start right away, but he's 6'6", out of Wisconsin. And yeah, ranked 77, drafted about 66, pretty fair. Former high school basketball player, that's what we like to see. That's fine. He's going to be coming off the bench for now. And I didn't like anything that I saw there at 125. So we're going to be moving back a little bit. And our next pick was Jose Guerrero. One of the reasons I got him, 65 speed. Like, he also had like 38 reps on the bench press. And he has a hidden development, but also he's 6'8", 330. So our draft was okay. McBride was the lowest, of course. Jackson, death piece. Guerrero, hopefully he can develop and be the long-term right tackle. Zach Hanks, 72. Maybe sit behind Singleton for a year. And then Nixon, 78. He's going to come in ready as our number 2. I mean, looking at this class, it was kind of weak at the top. Let's see. I told you guys I wanted Wayne. You saw he was projected late in the 1st. He's already the 6th best strong safety. I've never seen a rookie that high, besides Laramie Tonsil. I'm so flustered, I forgot what I was looking at. Let's check out his development. That's going to be an X Factor and Superstar X Factor. Who needs defense so when you have the fastest receiver in the league? Alright, so before we end this episode, I just want to take a look at the team. We are an 85 overall, 87 offense. Defense would have been better if I took that safety. It's alright. Receiving core, really good right now. Pickens is going to stay in the slot. Running back still kind of weak. I mean, this side's all good. No fat. I mean, I like his speed out there. Prescott's now next factor. Then defensively, we did improve at strong safety over the last season, bringing in Duggar and now Blankenship. Linebacker looks pretty good. Hanks, damn, his head's big. His paws. Not gonna get that much playing time as a rookie. Kind of want to move on from Diggs just because Diggs. Emphasize the G's. Hankins is going to start at defensive tackle, but then in our specialist, Elias will be the rush D end, and yeah, this is going to be it. And 85 overall. Really quickly though, just want to go over Don Nixon. He is tied as the fastest player in this game, better agility, just one less acceleration. Really good catching coming out of the draft. Route running is going to get there, a good release. I think that's a great pick. 99 hit power, 84 zone. Yeah, Jets just always draft the best safeties. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.